Because, you know, there was a time in this country when women had no rights. We had no rights to the clothes on our back. We had no rights to our own children. We belonged to our fathers, to our brothers, to our husbands. They could do anything that they wanted to us. And we couldn't even report it. We had to go to a man and have them report it for us. Okay, there was a time in this country when abortion was against the law. Women died. Women got mutilated in back alley houses, garages, basements. The bodies were thrown in poor neighborhoods. A lot of them were never even identified. I was 13 years old when I got an abortion. If I hadn't been able to get that abortion, I definitely wouldn't have finished high school. I wouldn't have got to go to college. My child would have grown up in poverty with an uneducated mother, and then people would talk badly about her because she had to get welfare, or she had to get food stamps to support a child that she was forced to keep. When you talk about taking away women's rights, you get me fired up. When you talk about getting rid of women's choices, you get me fired up. When you tell me I don't have the right over my own body, I get fired up. It's time for us to get fired up. When we talk about taking away our rights and our choices, it's time to come together and fight.
Let's fucking go!
Fight for your rights as women. Thank you all for coming. I'm actually doing this. I'm start off by saying I'm here with my lifelong best friend, the strongest woman I've ever met. Thank you so much. So this is not a personal story, but something that I came across on TikTok and I thought that it needed to be said. Whoever's personal experience is in, thank you for letting us speak this for you. Because I remember the first time I had a 13-year-old patient in labor at a university hospital when I was in med school. I tried to stay professional, but burst out crying later that night in the emergency room. One of the older nurses said, not unkindly, "Honey, wait till you see your first 10 years. Then you'll lose all hope." A few weeks later, I did have my first 10-year-old patient in labor. I remember so clearly how tiny she looked in the hospital bed, and that she was very quiet during the delivery, and that she kept her eyes on her. I wonder who's speaking for this child and children like her during this current legislation debate.
What happened when your fucking 10-year-old got fucking pregnant? What happened?
Thank you. Hold on, I gotta stop trying to. His value happens because no, is 11. And I'll tell you right now, if something happened to her if she came in pregnant,
not only did she have access to abortion, but she may have to give it hormone children for someone like that. If there's anyone else, please feel free. I want to say two more things. Yes. To recap the beautiful people we had speak, for one, we will not go back. We will not go back. And then I just want all of us collectively to say, Mr. Abbott, this is no room for old men. Please. Please shut up. All right. If there's anyone else, come on up. Who knows, I might say something again when... Oh, that's right. Okay, friends.
Yes.
There is a Facebook group that has been created. It was created the day that this march was planned. If you would like to see some of the pictures from today, if you would like to post some of the pictures you have from today, it's an open public group called Olympia's Women's March. You find it. I'm the administrator. Just look for TL. That's me. That way you can, be able to kick ass people here. I'm going to give this space to one more person. Again, if you have more to say, please feel free. This is open for everyone. Doesn't matter. Everyone. It doesn't matter if you have a uterus or not. This is the platform for us to share and make sure that we are live.
Thank you so much. So I brought this sign that my girlfriend made, and I hope everybody will think about this. Although we have a lot of allies that don't have uteruses, that we need to thank as well. But I want to thank all the women here, all the incredibly brave women here and across the country that are stepping up to tell all of us extremely painful stories about horribly difficult decisions that they had to make about their own bodies, their own families,
Love your hair.
their own careers. And I want to thank you so very much, and I would love it right now if you just applaud them. Of the population of the United States. And we have voices, and this is across party lines, by the way, everyone. This has nothing to do with that. This has to do with the right of women to say what they want to do about their own family planning. How they will live their lives, how they will raise their children, how they will afford their children, how they will educate their children. This is a choice between a woman and her doctor, and that is settled law. That this was settled law, and it could not be overturned, and yet here we are. We are a again, I have literally been to hundreds of these protests over the course of my life. Every quarter, they try to say that they have a right to tell us what to do about our bodies, ourselves, our children. I'm here to tell you, no. We are all to tell them no, and no means no. We're not going to Mexico, by the way, who just legalized abortion completely. Legalized. You may go there. No, we don't have to go there. We're staying right here, and we will fight for women's health care and our reproductive rights. And if they don't think so, they better watch out, because we're all over the country today, and we are 50.5% of this population. And when we show up, things get done.
Exactly.
Right after you-know-who was elected.
Individual number one.
There you go, yes.
Since that time,
Don the Con Man.
100,000 women showed up there. And when we got there, it was a volunteer, and my daughter and I took her, it was her first protest, and I said, this is what you will have to do to make sure that we have reproductive rights in this country, and that we have control over our own bodies. And when we got there were tanks from the National Guard on the outskirts, okay, for the women's march. And we walked up and talked to them, and we said, well, hey, boys and women, are you here to shut down the women's march? And the person I talked to said, well, no, ma'am, we're just here to make sure you're safe. So, well, I want to thank you for that, because I'm not sure if we are. We're standing right outside that White House right there. But thanks for coming. Did you have to bring tanks? They were like, well, that's what our orders were. And I said, well, I hope you don't have to use them, but if you do, point them that way. But I have to say, by the way, you couldn't find any of those on January 6th. I thought it was a little strange, you know. Tanks, people overrunning the White House, Congress. So, what I'm here to do today is beg all of you, because, like I said, I've been to hundreds of things, and we have great ideas, and we have great voices, and we tell great stories, but we have to stay out in the streets. We have to get to the voting booth, even though they're trying to keep us from going. Even though they're trying to replace election officials in Texas so they can overturn the election. Look it up. That's a fact. It's been reported. That is not hearsay. It's actually documented. I'm a research professor. I would never recommend that you just pull something off of, the internet and Wikipedia. You must actually check your facts. So please, I beg you, when you leave here today, support anyone that's been here today to tell you those painful stories. Maybe you have one. Go to the polls. Get on the phone. Support the Women's March. Support Planned Parenthood. And let's get healthcare and women's rights in this country forever. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I'm absolutely absolutely terrified to follow the wonderful people who've come up here before me, because they are absolutely amazing, and I have more respect for them than I can ever say. So I was my mom's first child, but I was not her first pregnancy. And I remember finding out when I was about 13 that she had had an abortion before she had me. And to my shame, I was angry. I was upset. I didn't understand. I didn't know what was going on, and I didn't know what she was going through. And it wasn't until I kind of realized, oh wait, she was a 16-year-old in rural Alaska with basically no resources. But it doesn't bloody well matter. It doesn't matter, because no one should have to justify having a medical procedure that is protected under the damn law. I have no right to say, yeah, you can get your broken leg looked at, because I am not better than you, just because I'm male, just because I'm white, just because I come from just because I look like the people who are in power, or the people in power get to say you have the right to a medical procedure. Through anyone who says that you are required to submit because of your gender, because of your biology, that you are not welcome to medical care. Thank you.
Hello. My name is Justin. I am a transgender male. My boyfriend is also a transgender male. When I was 12 years old, that was the first time I was raped. When I was 14 was the first time I got pregnant. I remember being scared out of my goddamn mind because I lived with an extremely Catholic family. They supported my transition, they supported all these things. However, my grandmother didn't even want me to come here today because it's so late. And I remember being terrified to tell my family that I was pregnant because I knew that there was no way in hell they would let me get an abortion. Because I knew that I would be forced to carry that baby. I got, in my case, I know it was not this in a lot of cases, and it still was extremely sad. I did end up having a miscarriage. The 2 times that I've been pregnant, I had a miscarriage. Worst thing I've ever experienced. However, it also, the idea of never being able to get that health care that I have every fucking right to, right? The idea of being forced to carry that pregnancy term, and I'm not ready to have kids yet. I want to have kids. My boyfriend wants to have kids. We want to raise a family together. He's not ready to give birth yet. God knows he's not ready to give birth yet. Even going and the idea of something happening to him, and him being forced to carry the term, which he probably would be considering where he is. He lives in goddamn Kansas. The idea of him being forced to carry the term is terrifying. So I'm here for him, and I'm here for me. If anything ever happened again, that something like that happened. I'm here for one of my really good friends who got pregnant and had a kid when she was 16 years old. I'm here for another one of my friends who gave birth when she was 12. I'm here for my friend who just had an abortion a few weeks ago because there was no way that she would be able to raise kids. And I'm here for every single person with a uterus in this goddamn country that's trying to take away our rights. Because you know what? You deserve those rights, and you fought for those rights, and we all did. And there is no reason that we shouldn't be able to keep those rights after 50 goddamn years of fighting for them. So to the trans men and non-binary people and every goddamn woman in this country, keep fucking fighting, because you deserve it.
Hello, my name is Valerie. I'm 22.
And I'm here today to fight for the truth and rights of 3 of my nieces, my best friend, and my sisters. My nieces are only about 9 months to 2 years old. Now, I'm a bit of an overthinker, and it scares me that they're trying to ban abortion right now. And I can't help but think what would happen if in 10 to 15 years, one of my nieces would be raped and would not be able to get an abortion. I don't ever want that to happen. I don't want my sister or my friend or any other woman to be raped and not be able to get an abortion. I've been hearing all the stories today, and it makes me feel really for you. I think some of you struggle, and some of you have, but I want to say I want to be here today. I want to help fight, even though I don't know that struggle. Thank you all very much. And I'm proud of everyone for being here today. Hello. So, aside from abortion, the big scary word is hysterectomy and women's health care. And unfortunately, even in this state, within the past few years, I have had to battle, like you would not believe, to get a hysterectomy and to get the health care that I deserve. I have 4 amazing, incredible, wonderful sons that I am thankful for every single day. But I almost died because the doctor decided that, what if you get divorced and you want more children? So, yeah, after 4 kids, that's what they told me. And so for 5 years, I battled fibroids and ER visits and blood loss and pain and all of that. And when the time finally came to have a PNC, because it just got too bad, it was an emergency, the doctor in the emergency room was passing out, getting scared, said, "Where's your husband?"
I think we might have time.
And
Yeah,
I
you guys wanted to speak
left
to?
the clinic and I couldn't even stand up, and the doctor said, "Where is her husband?" And I said, "My husband is at work, please. I can't stand up. I bled through a beach towel. Please help me." And the doctor said, "If I do this surgery, it might make it harder for you to have another baby." Yeah, that's cool, bro. Maybe I want to live. Maybe I want to be here for the rest of my kids. Yeah. So ladies, as a doctor, you are planning humans. If your stuff is funky, go to the doctor. If they tell you no, go to Planned Parenthood and say, "I need a doctor." Because the only reason I'm alive today is a doctor at Planned Parenthood looked at my history and said, "My God, we've got to help you. You're not a baby-making machine."
Yes, I can. Yeah. Can I take a picture of you? Go ahead.
I am a veteran.
Put it a little bit closer to your mouth, hon. A little bit closer to your mouth. Turn it this way. There you go. A little bit closer. There you go.
I am an activist. I'm a journalist. My name is Allan. I am here for 2 souls. We me, and for my mate, Eddie Thompson, who's
You gotta speak up, hun.
in nursing home right now. Said he had a stroke 3 years ago. And it is our combined wishes that this continues. And the Bills is psychic, and we have many conversations, lovely conversations in the past 44 years. And here's our combined wishes. This happens. So, thank you.
I know that many people do not have this privilege, which is why I am here today. I want to send out my voice to let people know that there are people in, I can't find the word, there are people who don't have good circumstances or families that aren't very understanding. And my mom with me. My two older sisters aren't with me, but you know. I'm glad to know that there are so many people here and all over the place who respect and appreciate us for who we are and all that. And yeah, we just need to stop letting old white men tell us what we do with our bodies and what we do.
Thank you very much.
My name is Lucy. My pronouns are they, them, and I don't do public speaking, so bear with me. Obviously, we're talking a lot today about reproductive rights, which are obviously rights that are under attack nationwide right now. But I think that we would all be in error to not talk about the other issues that women of all walks of life and trans people and people of gender minorities are facing right now. One of the big issues that's on my front is the issue of missing and murdered Indigenous women. This is an issue that does not get talked about enough, and especially here in Washington, we actually just had an Indigenous woman reported missing yesterday from just under the 4th Ave Bridge. One direction, but it's not even a mile from here. Her name is Katie Anastasia Morse. She is 5 foot 2 inches, 120 pounds. She has a beauty mark above her lip, hazel green to amber eyes, and recently dyed blonde hair. She's last seen in Humboldt and Thurston County, last seen under the 4th Ave Bridge near the downtown tent city.
She was living near Coleman Road in Lindsay on the McClellan Reservation. You can search her name, you come up to me after if you're looking for a picture of her. But we need to be raising this awareness. We need to be aware of the people in our community who are not getting the attention that they need. And it is especially important for women because we don't get the attention that women and them folks need. We're often just dismissed for a variety of reasons, and that is especially true for our Indigenous, Black, Asian, and Latino folks. Like, we all have to be really aware, especially of our privilege in this conversation. I am a white person, and I am aware of that privilege that I have. And I think that we need to be elevating the voices of BIPOC in our communities and around the country and hearing those issues because they are so prevalent. There's not an issue that white people face, that BIPOC individuals do not face, and typically, almost across the board, there's issues that face that it's disproportionate rate, and we can't have this conversation without talking about that. I really appreciate everybody coming here and standing together. This is such an important fight, and I appreciate everybody taking into consideration all of the issues that we're facing in these really fucked up times. And I appreciate all of you. Thank you.
Thank you. One last quick thing. Of course, I have plenty of things to say, but I don't want to give anybody time. I've been a pro-choice activist since I was 5 years old at the 15th anniversary of Roe v. Wade. I'm with Rebel Alliance Medics. Anybody who has mobility needs or concerns needing help getting back to their car, we're going to be running a shuttle. It's a black Kia minivan through the rotunda turnaround. So if you need help getting to your vehicle, let us know. Big love, too.
I just wanted to read a little bit of poetry. This goes back to 1993. If you're my age, 34-ish, go ahead and say it along with me if you know it. You know what makes me unhappy? When brothers make babies and leave that young mother to be a pappy. And since we all came from a woman, got our name from a woman, and our game from a woman, I wonder why we take from our women, why we rape our women, why do we hate our women? I think it's time to kill for our women, time to heal our women, be real to our women. And if we don't, we'll have a race of babies that'll hate the ladies that make the babies. And since a man can't make one, he has no right to tell a woman when and where to create one. So will the real men stand up? I know you're fed up, ladies, but keep your head up.
Thank you. I don't know why I handed you my glasses.
All right. Hey, everyone, I want to say one more huge thank you before I give the mic to my beautiful friend here, my volunteer co-host, who didn't have a choice. I asked her last night. So, I'm going to give her the floor. Thank you. Hello. Okay, so I didn't really plan anything, but so Tawny posted something some time ago on Facebook, and it just really resonated, and it just laid out all these different situations and circumstances of why and when a woman may choose to have an abortion. And it really resonated with me. And I work in an agency that you can't speak to birth control. You don't even talk about abortion. I might even get fired for being here today. But I work with women in addiction services, and there's a lot behind that, but circumstances, situations they find themselves in, if they don't have access to abortion, who the fuck is going to take care of their drug-addicted baby? Who is going to take care of this baby that needs multiple services? If she has access to abortion, there's so much behind it. But, like, my grandmother, my great-grandmother was raped by her father.
which resulted in my grandmother. My grandmother, to the day of her death, never knew officially who her father was. We have speculation, things were changed on birth certificates. It was all swept underneath the rug. She was, I believe, 12 or 13 when she was raped by her father. And so, my mom ended up having an abortion at the age of 16. My grandmother found out about it after reading through her diary and beat her, fed her water and bread for weeks, took away all of her clothing. My daughter's 4.5. I'm here for my daughter. I'm here for your daughter. I'm here for everybody who has a uterus. This is your choice, your body. Fuck anybody else who has anything else to say about your fucking body. Your body, your choice.
Yeah.
Period. Hard stop. Done.
All right. I think that what everyone has said today is kind of encapsulated the entire issue. From abortion to hysterectomy to birth control. They all fall under reproductive rights, and they are all at risk. And I apologize because, this is kind of janky, I'm not gonna lie, this is my first this is my first march, let alone hosting one, so, With that, I want everyone here to just know how amazing you are and be proud of yourselves for being on the right side of history. We won't go back. This is over. And who knows, this is not the last time I'm gonna see you guys. This is not the last time. We'll do this every fucking weekend if we have to, until Texas realizes that we're not gonna stop. I thank you and I love you. Thank you so much all for being here. Please be careful. And just one more time. My body, my choice! My body, my choice! Thank you guys, I love you.
Please take your trash. Thank you.
Please remember to honor Reed.
It's been awesome. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. Ask me for help on the street when I Thank you. Thank you so much. Is there anything you'd like to post? I'm just going to hang around with trash cleaning up for anything. Probably go and, I don't know, say thanks to the cops or something. I really appreciate you coming to today. Yeah, right. Being here, trust me, this was a group effort, and I genuinely could not have done it without it.
Definitely not seem like this was your first month.
Oh, thanks. I haven't been out here. I definitely I've never been to one, and this is the first time.
I don't know if...
Thank you. That's just what I asked. Thank you.
That's what you can go for, brother.
Join. Yes, absolutely. I'm the co-host. Yes. Wonderful. Yes. Just voluntarily. Yeah. I'm not trying to come now. Okay, I'm not trying to do anything. No, that's okay. I literally, the group is called March October 2nd. And you were just working, I think. Well, I have pictures Perfect. It's an open group. There's pictures on there. I'm probably just going to change, obviously, your date and just keep it in March because it can be next year or in 6 months. Who knows? I'll do it as often as I have to until it's
Next time I'll be able to actually practice on the table.
Thank you so much. Same, yes. No, I appreciate it. It's always a difficult one. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you. Yeah, it's not what I want to say a little bit more, but words have power. So you gotta step on them once in a while because you don't want to say something that is going to come back and bite you later on.
Yeah, boy, I know that one.
Yeah.
I've done that.
Yeah. Thank you, miss.
She said something about the smell in the car. I was like, what's Does it smell like something out here right now? No.
Okay, because I'm taking out, so get on the ride home then, huh?
No, I can't. I got about 10% of sleep. And I am a big, I just love Diet Coke. There's something about their fat. They get it special for Coke. They have a special Coke. My husband works for Coke. Their machines are special. Only McDonald's has them. That's why they're so tasty. What does it taste like? What does it taste like? Bubbles. I tried to drink cream soda the other day. It literally tasted like I was drinking like